just
prepared.
so need to be a part of his punchline. He just gotta dive in.
No, I was setting him up. Right?
Came with it.
And he alley-ooped it.
You know what I'm saying?
That's how we do.
Excellent. Great. That's just great.
Absolutely. That's how we do.
Proud of you.
Yes. During the break, we were talking about.
Got something else, like
No, I'm just,
okay.
we were talking about move your leg.
You're playing footsie.
No, move your leg. I can't. My leg gotta be here. Your leg touching my leg.
Right, you
Men's
got your
legs
leg-
not gonna touch.
You got your leg room.
Put your leg next to the pole, and the pole will be the separator.
Okay.
Exactly, because you know.
I can imagine y'all at a
What?
sleepover. Y'all got
Pillows in between and
y'all.
stuff.
Man, make sure that you don't cross this barrier.
Exactly.
To my side.
At that point, one of y'all take the sheet, and the other one take the blanket, and you swaddle yourself. that way.
Swallow
I'ma
yourself.
just grab this cover, I'ma roll.
Exactly.
Right, that's
I'm gonna
so
go on the
sad.
floor. I'm gonna just roll off to the side on the floor.
Exactly.
Wake up like this.
Because I'm a real man. Exactly. A burrito. Okay.
So don't be letting your feet touch my feet.
Hey, bro, you making the bed hot. I'm gonna get on the, get on the floor.
Wait, when you were little kids, did you do the head and feet? Like,
Yes.
Oh, no. I mean, just like how I said, but I have like the controller in my hand, like the little burrito, and I be playing the game like this. The little
Wrapped
burrito
up and
wrapped up.
everything.
The dude be on the bed up there, and I beat him. Yeah, I won, bro.
Yeah. Dr. Biz, you had to lay with your feet. Your brother's feet was in your face, and your feet was in his.
Had the big toe in the nose. Like that.
That's what I did to him.
In the ear. Clearly, your brother would have another version of the story if he told it.
He woke up with my foot in his mouth. He's like,
Cuts all on
What's
his
that?
face because of them toes.
I'm saying,
yes.
sheet cutter.
Not my feet.
Your feet like
I
cheese
get
graters.
pedicures on the regular.
Take your shoes off.
Nobody can see.
Ryan, I can.
Ryan's not
We
interested
would
in
be-
looking at my feet. Exactly. That's not a topic of discussion that
You
I'm
should've
sure
been like,
he
"Right."
showed up for. You know, he's like, ooh, let me
prepared for that.
Exactly. That's a little bit too much.
She's like,
you
I
know,
don't wear my feet
level
thinking
of
caps.
uncomfortability. You know, we try to make our guests feel comfortable.
Excellent. Comfortable in this United States of these Americas. Are you comfortable, Rye, in this time?
I haven't been comfortable in a long time, honestly.
Because I'm a black man in America.
That's facts, and I hate for it to be something so stereotypical. But I do have fears of like having a kid and stuff like that. You know, based off of where we stay at. I mean, it's a scary place. Not scary for me, but really scary for what I could bring up in this world. So.
Right. And you can only protect so
much. Yeah.
There's only so much that you
Our
can
producer only puts on his hoodie when he comes inside the building. He can't wear it outside the building, or else he may not show up for work. Yeah.
Sad.
Got to do a missing persons thing, trying to figure out where
It
he
happens
is.
because the police will see a hoodie, and the next thing you know, man down.
Right.
Man down.
Exactly.
So you can only be hoodie fashionable inside.
And that's what I was going to comment on. He's smart because he wears the bright colors
And not the
versus a
dark.
black or
Right.
something, because everybody got a black hoodie, so mistaken identity. They shoot
Absolutely.
first, ask questions later, and be like, oops, my bad.
So his school bus yellow yield sign bright hoodie.
Don't
Right.
shoot me.
Exactly.
It speaks
it's-
warning. I am
Exactly.
not armed.
Check my ID.
Yellow hoodie,
please.
color of joy. Don't,
Yeah.
don't kill me.
Yes.
Don't kill me.
Color of joy.
Color of joy,
And,
don't kill me.
and he wears the fake glasses to throw them off, so they think
looks
he
very
nerdy.
nerdy.
He look nerdy, librarian-ish.
Oh man,
type of thing. So
we really about to go off a little bit off subject here. So speaking of the nerdy glasses, so let me tell y'all a story, right? Okay. So I'm in college, right? And I get there. This is my second week of school, college, Denmark Tech in Denmark, South Carolina.
Okay.
I'm on campus, probably like 10 o'clock at night, headphones in, walking, listening to music. I hit a corner, guy has a gun to my face, touching my nose, pushing up against it. The first thing out this man's mouth, promise you, no jokes, not even lying. He
give me a
said,
kiss.
I heard you had sex with my homeboy's girl. I knew nobody at the school at all. no, not a soul, bro. Didn't know nobody. So I'm like, I'm panicking. I'm like,
I'm celibate. I ain't had sex in 5 years. It wasn't me. Check my balls. They heavy. They ride low. I ain't touching nobody. Not even my mama. Nobody. Nah, my sister. Nobody.
At that point, you're like, that's a lie.
oh, nah. Hey,
All right.
no offense to nobody, but he might have pulled the trigger off of that. So let's just. But so I panic and I'm like, look, man, you can just take the iPod. Look, I don't have nothing on me. I don't have no cash on me. If you want my shoes, whatever, just take it. My man says, again, I heard you had sex with my homeboy girl. So I don't know nobody on campus. He says, she said it was a dude with some nerd glasses, and at the time, I had these big frame nerd glasses, but everybody had like these fake ones you can get from like Spencer's and all these other places. I had real ones I ordered offline. Very real.
He's super blind.
Officially a nerd.
Yeah,
Official nerd.
I mean,
fake nerd, play nerd.
Oh yeah.
But you real nerd.
Real. Down to the comics and anime and the games and all of that. That's it's in my heart. That's a whole nother. That's a
whole nother episode.
2 different shows. This 2-part show thing. But so yeah, he says that, and I'm like, I don't know nobody, and he says, if I find out that you lying, I know where you stay. Pushes the gun against my nose and runs off. And
at that point,
clearly, he found out you wasn't lying because you're still here.
I mean, yeah,
he
but
relocated off of campus.
oh yeah, that was it was a very sticky situation because I just got there that semester, but I didn't have enough credits to transfer anywhere else, so I had to stay for the summer to get more credits to transfer.
Gotcha.
And in the meantime, he had to hit it and then quit it, but then he got caught.
He didn't do no.
And then he should have just said Jonathan,
I didn't know
and then ran in the other direction.
You see how this loaded gun turns so quick?
How
You
was
gonna
it a
pull
loaded
it
gun?
out the sky?
I'm just saying.
Gonna pull it out the
It's
sky.
a boomerang.
He moved off campus and everything. You know, if the glove don't quit, you must have quit. That's all I'm saying.
But
Be like, no, this is my condom. I'm good.
nothing. No amount of
Pumpkin pie.
No amount of pumpkin pie can get me killed. I'll tell you that.
Yes.
Ain't no pie sweet enough.
There you go.
Ain't no pie sweet enough.
That's right.
But once you get married, would you take a bullet for the pie?
Oh yeah, that's a whole different case, man. You're in a whole even girlfriend to wife. That's a whole different case for me. You wife, like you getting special treatment when you girlfriend, but when you wife, it's just like a whole different special come across you. Like I can't.
Right.
I don't want nobody to bump into you on accident, or I'm gonna hurt them. Like it's something like that.
Oh, you just gonna throw your papers at her feet? Like I tripped.
Did you give her the receipt, or did you slam it down on the table and slide it to her? Because I think you need to give my wife her receipt back the right way.
Yeah,
it's like that. So.
That's what's. Give me some.
It's like that. It's like that.
That's gonna get you shot. I'm just telling you, bruh. That's gonna you gonna say it to the wrong.
Well, I'm not.
He gonna do it to the wrong person. Got nothing to do with his wife. He gonna say it to the wrong person because old boy just got out of prison a month ago.
First
so
of all,
he got the shame.
Then he don't want to lose his life either. Then
he don't care about his life.
Oh well, he don't want to lose. Well,
but realize
that's what I'm saying.
From what Rye is saying, he ain't got no business taking his wife nowhere where somebody working just got out of jail anyway.
That's Walmart. That's everywhere. Walmart's everywhere.
Rye's gonna have them doing pickup and delivery. She ain't gonna have to do that.
Oh yeah, we got apps for that now.
See, I'm telling you,
apps for that now.
Don't be buying into the laziness
of
generation. It ain't laziness. It
lazy.
is time management.
There we go.
You gotta get your steps. Gotta get your steps in. That's what you gotta do. Gotta get your steps in.
And while you walk around your
that's what I'm talking about.
3,200 square foot mansion, get your steps while they drop your groceries off.
3,200 is not a mansion.
Well, whatever it is, it's bigger than a.
Starts at 5 and goes up.
It's bigger than an 800 square apartment. So.
She said baby steps.
Jog in place, walk over there, jog in place, walk over there.
Yeah.
That's it.
Hit the 4 corners.
Hey, if it's got stairs, you just go up and down.
Oh yeah, we good there. We good there.
And wear out my carpet.
I done seen plenty of them.
Exactly.
Little paths dug in.
You got the little runner, the plastic runner.
You got to.
Where underneath the plastic runner is all clean, but on the outside it's like dirt is all hell. Get out type thing.
The edges right over
bubble gum
baseboards.
and everything. Yeah.
That's them kids. That's the 3 kids. That's the 3 kids.
You got kids?
No, ma'am.
You want them?
I do. Just
your own or somebody else's?
My own.
What if she already got some?
I probably wouldn't be dealing with her.
Oh.
Personal preference, nothing against it.
No, and I absolutely commend you on that.
The people that in the country that qualifies, because there's a lot of them out there that have in tow little ones.
Come with.
Yep. So
and vice
you got
versa.
slim.
Because women, we have to deal, and women have to deal with the same thing.
Yeah.
Just because you came doesn't mean you don't have kids somewhere else. And now,
but women are women are
in
accustomed to that though. Because y'all are nurturing and sweet and kind, so y'all bring in other people's kids.
Y'all like that, just a little bit. Y'all like that.
We might be with other kids, but it's the other mother that you have to make sure that we're compatible with.
And see, that's what I'm not down with. If you got kids, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna have to go visit your baby father, and that's gonna my trust with you right now is like
it's brand new,
baby daddy situation. Go back and have you some fun while they go see the kids. Nah, we not. I'm never gonna know. Nah, we're good. No. We're good.
Right, and don't even have to.
You can come and chaperone.
Nah.
Like we all going out to check it. Yeah. So I had a roommate a while years ago. Her and I, we did not start off as roommates. We started off as friends. Her and her husband. I was married at the time. Her and her husband got a divorce. They had 2 kids together. We're gonna call them Jack and Jill. Jack and Jill had 2 kids together. They had 2 boys. Jack started dating Alice, and Jill started dating Harry. Both of them had kids. Jack and Alice, whatever I called her, they had another kid. All of us, I used to watch the kids. I used to hang out with them. All of us used to go out together. If anybody in that crew, if anybody's child had a recital, everybody showed up. If one of those kids had a soccer match, everybody with all their kids showed up.
That's support, man.
To this day, when I tell you, it was probably, and I told them, I said, y'all need to do a show. Y'all need to do something. They always talk about the bad and negative stuff.
It's called the Brady Bunch.
That's a whole nother level of Brady. That's a whole nother level of Brady. And I remember one time we went to the mall and people were so confused because we probably looked like a cult or a communal walking together. One was a redhead, one was a blonde, he was brunette, I was black, and the other dude was Hispanic. So we all and all the kids looked like a blend of everybody.
And they all dressed alike.
We did not dress alike, but we would walk in together, and it's like 3 cars because ain't nobody have a school bus to carry everybody. But we would all walk in together. 1 minute, Jack and I are pushing the stroller with his baby that he had with Alice. So I remember we were in Buffalo Wild Wings or someplace, and I was holding the baby. This is the whitest baby you ever, and all these people are white and Mexican or whatever. So I'm holding the baby. He's sitting next to me. His new girl is across from him, the one that had the baby, and then the Hispanic guy is on this side with it. Like, we was all blended.
Confusing everybody.
I did. And it was so funny because I asked the waiter, I was like, hey, does my baby look like me or the father?
He's like, I quit.
He looked around that table almost like, who the daddy? Because
clearly
you ain't the mom.
You're not the mom.
Like, he was like, maybe the ears? I was like, you don't know how to answer.
You just taking guesses. Go ahead. It's all right.
But they had a very healthy, and they did it for the kids because the oldest was only 6 or 7. So in order for the parents to get along and move on with their lives, they knew that it required a very good bond with all the parents. Everybody's raising each other's kids. Everybody's,
it's because they were mature.
They were mature.
And everybody was getting their check on time.
Everybody made really good money individually.
And that's where the difference comes in because everybody's being well provided for.
Yeah, that's true.
You let somebody not be well provided for,
it's going to be some
that
problems.
Check get missing, or somebody didn't have the proper upbringing, home raising. That is where we run into issues.
Right. I think it might have been a different story if any of them were from Wakanda, but these are people of Asgard in Ireland, so it did not include, and one from Puerto Rico, but it It was probably one of the healthiest combinations I have seen and experienced myself.
So that's the 1% of America.
Yeah.
That is truly.
And for the other 99%, you better run me my money.
Byron.
Oh, goodness.
Woo, that's how it works.
We don't want to be that.
How
way.
did Trump get away with it? Does he have multiple people?
He got multiple everything.
Okay.
I don't know. I think he only has 2 kids though.
Just
Yeah.
two?
Yeah. A son and a daughter?
I believe so.
Yeah.
I think he made the other one the swallowers.
Hmm.
They didn't have.
Okay. That's what he does. Get rid of the evidence.
He's slick like that, though.
He really is.
I don't understand. Well, yeah, money. Money can do a lot of things.
And I think at the end of the day, that's what it boils down to. When you have money and power,
Yeah.
that combination, you can make a whole lot of things happen and make a whole lot of things disappear, and a whole bunch of people disappear.
Yeah.
Which is what he's doing right now in order to avoid any, or has been attempting to do in order to avoid any accusations coming to realization. Get rid of the people that have access to the information and replace them with people on your payroll or that have your
Best interest.
Their own best interest.
Mm-hmm.
So that has been the walking way of the life from the perspective in which I've seen it. I'm 100% sure he'll tell you a different story.
Yeah.
There are
course.
really bad people that were doing really bad things, and so we got some really good people, and they're really good guys, and
You're
they're
doing
going to
good
make
things.
everything great because they're going to do really good things for this country. It's a really good place. Thank you.
And that's pretty much sums it up.
Yeah. He's had an agenda since he's become in office, and
But
I
don't
guess
they
it's
all?
well. I mean, his agenda is making America great again. The whole slogan, but it's
Is it doing
it's his own way of making America great again.
But of course, because that's the reason why somebody would agree
Oh, Jesus.
to that level of scrutiny, especially if you're not in political world. There's some people, they've been in politics their entire life. They started off on the PTA board type thing and went to the council person in the school this and migrated up and became mayor and governor and senator and so they've actually walked that ladder.
Right.
They're career politicians and now they run for president. That's cool. This is what you do. This is your life. But then other people, namely Trump, ain't now done nothing in politics.
Ever.
Just a businessman with a whole bunch of money. So obviously, if you're going to make sacrifices on the business side to walk into nonprofit political world and expose all of your dirty dealings over the years, there has to be an agenda. There has to be something that you can get out of it. So somebody had to speak to you about, hey, I understand you may be giving up A, B, and C. However, if you look at it from this perspective, you'll be able to put some.
That's your chick talking.
I told you, when I say speak, you speak, and until I say speak, you don't say nothing. All right.
He has 5
you
kids.
just make sure that
We was talking about Trump, so his phone started talking.
I'm telling you.
No. See, y'all. I love you, Trump.
I'm just saying. I told you.
I guess you cool, Trump. I guess you cool, Trump. I just need you to stay out of my phone because I got some stuff in there.
Like, don't, if you get in it, don't swipe right.
Yeah, just don't open up the picture app at all. Just, you looking for information as far as text, right? Just go through the text. Don't go through the pictures.
He seemed to be a texter. And you have a Twitter account. I'm quite sure he is following you at this point. Anytime he is mentioned,
What we gonna find on there?
It will.
He gonna find some dope music though. Hey, Trump. Okay, Trump. Go ahead and vote that. I'm on Spotify, Trump.
So he gonna go for his little re-election thing.
It's gonna fail.
If he wins, and he invites you to come perform at the White House for his celebratory, and we'll take care of you, hotel, lodging, food, with transportation, and a little honorarium, maybe $250,000, for an hour. Your answer would be,
Is this mic on?
That's tough. What?
This mic on?
It's like, should I upset all of these people? Or should
That means yes. You will be there.
Oh, you know what? I would be there.
And his hair would be slicked back.
No.
He'd get a
Hair be straightened.
He'd be straightened and stuff.
He comes
Suit
in
be
like
blonde.
103,000
Hello, Mr. President. Hello.
with your ascot on.
Exactly. You're gonna be a whole different person.
Top hat. Would you like a song today? I got you,
Has
sir.
his cane and everything.
Let me twirl it
Oh,
around.
yes, I'm here to perform.
Look, don't worry, just give me. I help you with a crossover so you can have some
Exactly.
innuendos in your mix.
We're gonna find some way to uplift you, Trump.
That's right.
Uplift you.
The first like half of the song be this white girl. She gonna be singing or
There you
whatever,
go, that's
nice
it.
and
Pull him in.
right.
Pull him in.
Right.
Pull him in. And then when that
And-
beat
and then-
drop, just start killing them. Start murdering them.
And actually, if you don't want to get in real trouble, sing it backwards, like Missy Elliott used to. We know what you're saying. They're like, yeah, that's really swell. We really
sounds
like
great.
that, Rye. You're awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, flip that back. Audio back. Flip that back.
You in the office and said we don't work them out.
God, I really, really hate Trump. What? All of that was hidden? Yeah. Between the lines, man.
Yeah, subliminal. That's right.
That's it.
How can people get in contact with you?
You can follow me on Twitter. As she mentioned before, I do have a Twitter account. It's Yokai Rye. It's YOKAIRYE. You can also follow me and request songs. If you have a song that you've heard and you just think it doesn't really get a lot of play, it's your hidden gem, you can also submit music to Nocturnal Soul R on Twitter. And there's also an email address, nocturnalsoulradio@gmail.com, for submissions as well.
Excellent.
Family, you have been tuning into the Profit and Growth Hour here on WDRB Media, the voice of the community.
Yeah, but somebody here I heard.
Yeah,
say
he showed up. Lennox.